Hi folks, Coach Mo Faul here. It's the Daily Mo 15. I forgot to put that in the heading. 15. Show up. Do it. Be bold. Today we're going to talk about being bold and clients and the Green Bay Packers. What do they have in common? Hello, Heather. How are you? What do my clients and the Green Bay Packers have in common? I'm going to tell you today. Because the overarching theme here is that bold is rewarded. Over and over again, I see this so true. And today, in some of my morning reading, I read the Wall Street Journal now on my iPad, which was a shift away from the written version when we moved in June out of our place. I no longer was taking the subscription of the delivery of the Wall Street Journal, and therefore no longer receiving the paper version, and therefore breaking like a 30-year track record of reading the Wall Street Journal in its paper version, which I was very attached to, and it allowed me to actually see the big page and scan through and only read what I wanted to. And over the last 6 months, gotten used to the iPad version and want to be a woman of the 21st century. And the iPad version is just different. Shout out to all these media companies who have transitioned from the paper world to the digital world. I'm catching it, okay? So in the weekend version of the Wall Street Journal, there's always like some cooler articles and some things about life and business that really resonate with me. And I just enjoy the Wall Street Journal because of its intellectual prowess, and I just enjoy it. I, of course, skipped through all of the news articles, which, by the way, they didn't really used to have back in the day. It was really all business and success and things like that. But they were bought by Fox News 10 years ago or so, maybe. I'm sure those beautiful librarians on here could look it up. Not that it matters. But then they went a little bit more newsy, and probably that's the largest circulation newspaper in the world. I don't know if that's true, but it might be. So it's relevant for anyone who is in business, anyone who wants to just know what's going on in the world at a really macro level. One time in my mastermind group, I just read headlines from the Wall Street Journal, and we were able to see a broad stroke of what life is where life is going and what is important. So if you just read headlines of a business magazine or a business newspaper, you'll actually see from a macro perspective what's really happening and the shifts and the priorities and values that are going on. So today I came across a really cool article from this weekend's Wall Street Journal. The surging Packers are exploiting one of the NFL's biggest inefficiencies. I'm going to talk about that today. It's football day in America. It's Sunday. I love NFL football. I love the leadership. I love the teamwork. I love the athleticism. I don't love the brutality. I'll be honest. It comes with the turf. And in some ways, we are reminded of how human beings have gotten along and survived. They love human-to-human combat. We do. I mean, I don't personally, but human beings really love human combat and the strongest surviving and things like that. Super primitive stuff. Really, really interesting for us. You see, I've got my Live Lucky hat. There's a story behind this hat. It's a Tony Robbins Live Lucky hat. We're going to tie all of that into the Daily Mo today. So living lucky means that I have an affirmation that I am living lucky, which means that I'm pretty much thinking that everything's working out for me, which means that I think that the cards fall my way, the chips fall my way, that doors get opened, people come my way who are going to bless and delight me, etc. Living lucky. So the Green Bay Packers are exploiting one of the biggest inefficiencies of the NFL. And I will tell you this, my clients are exploiting one of the biggest inefficiencies of career management. And it all ties back to the same thing. So yesterday I got to meet with and coach my lovely badass mastermind ladies. Thank you, ladies, who are a part of that, who continue to inspire me and continue to have me do my best work as a coach and really hone in on the things that are working. Here's what's working: boldness. Boldness works. So one of our beautiful clients decided to take on a big project at her company, insurance company she's been at for years. She took on a big acquisition project. Now, most people would put their head in the sand and say, not me. If I don't do well on this, it's going to be a career ending. Some people would say, not me, it's going to require a lot of extra work and I don't have extra time. Not her, because she's been coached and she knows that her truest, most authentic self is when she's awesome and functioning at the highest levels. So she boldly said, put me on that project, I want it. Guess what? She's going to claim about a $50,000 increase, but that's not it. She's got the best review from her boss ever. This is a boss who was punishing to her a couple of years ago before we started working together. And she's been written up in her company's magazine. Shout out to Angela. You're awesome. You're a badass. You keep making bold moves to be who you truly authentically are. And you are a smart, talented, awesome, heart-centered, soulful woman, and bravo for being bold and taking on one of the biggest career inefficiencies. Most people shy away from extra responsibility. And when we are rewarded in our careers, it's because we have jumped into something that may scare me, may shock, may overwhelm, may whatever, may stretch me. Do it. Be bold. Be bold, especially when everyone else is being aggressively conservative. In the NFL, this means that the Green Bay Packers, on second down and short, where 68% of the teams do short running plays, why would you do a short running play when you have all the advantage? That's what the Green Bay Packers say. They have a new coach this year. Aaron Rodgers has been their quarterback for, 12 years now. They go long. They do the long ball, long pass plays. They're 10-3. They're a winning team. And you know what? To be honest with you, they're not that flashy. They don't look that great on the field. To be honest, they're not that impressive. It doesn't matter. They're making use of one of the biggest inefficiencies in the NFL. The leadership typically in the human sphere is aggressively conservative because everyone wants to cover their ass, save their butt, not look stupid, not look vulnerable, and the winners are the ones who make bold moves. So you could either be a winner and make bold moves and totally own your awesomeness, or you could be aggressively conservative and be inefficient and not win. Because the inefficients don't win. The aggressively conservatives don't win. You know that tortoise and hare story from way back when, where we were bludgeoned with the fact that if you moved slowly and consistently, you would eventually overtake this very speedy hare? Not true. 68% of the teams in the NFL have the most conservative play at second and short. They've got 2 more downs to go, and they are playing conservatively. What? Why would they do that? Because they're human beings being conservative, aggressively conservative. Oh, we don't want to go long. I don't know if we can trust our quarterback and receivers. That defense is pretty good. I don't know. If you're in the freaking NFL, you got to play hard. You've got to go for it. It's no time for conservative. It's no time for burying your head in the sand. And if you're managing your career and you want to make bold moves and you want to be successful, you cannot be conservative. Don't let fear convince you that you're being practical. It doesn't work. It is inefficient. There are woman after woman who we have coached to make a bold move in their career. We had a woman who left her company of 29 years to land another job she would have never interviewed for. She would have let her current company continue to push her back into a smaller container, into a smaller downgraded job, which is when she reached out to us. Basically got eliminated. So they pushed her into a smaller job, reduced her salary. You know, you've been with us for 29 years. You're just at the top of the salary curve, and we're just going to have to put you into this smaller job, and you'll be fine. Just tuck away over here and don't cause us any problems. And she said, hell to the no. I'm joining Mo's kick-ass workshop, and I'm going to freaking own it. And this woman has a chronic disease. So it's super easy for her to say, nah, I'll just keep getting put there. You made a bold move by basically moving out of the conservative Fortune 100 corporate world and playing the same game and being stressed out and over anxious, and now you're just having fun and joy. And yes, you've got challenges because you know what? You're in the game. The only thing that you can be guaranteed when you're in the game, like in a football game, is you're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. If you're running the ball or passing the ball, you're going to get hit. Don't take it personally. It's the game. Learn from it. Make your move. Make a bold move. But don't make an aggressively conservative move because you'll guarantee a shorter, smaller outcome. Be bold. Look at the inefficiencies of the moves you've made. So if we look at Angela, the move she made to ask for a big project and to dive in and dig in and to own her worth and to own her responsibility is going to net her $500,000 at a minimum over the next 10 years. But what it's going to do, truthfully, is going to set her up for believing in herself at a whole nother level. So that $500,000 over the next 10 years that she's basically guaranteed to gain, because she's going to keep being more awesome, is just going to grow. Because now she's set up for even a bigger career move. Now she's set up for even totally further owning her truth and her bigness and her greatness and what she brings to the table. She's written up in her freaking magazine for her company. She got a freaking awesome increase and a freaking round of applause by her boss. Best employee eval ever. Because she made a bold move. The Packers are 10-3 and playoff bound because they are exploiting an inefficiency in the game. And I want all of my clients and all of my freaking kick-ass, badass women to exploit the inefficiencies that most people are practicing in their careers. The inefficiency of making small moves. The inefficiency of staying put. The inefficiency of believing the shit that has rained upon you and not believing that that's all that the truth is. Your life can be a beautiful dance of what you've never experienced before, or it can be an ugly, inefficient, lackluster dance of all the things that you have known to be true, and you keep living to that truth. When Aaron Rodgers rears back at 2nd and short today and lands a long ball and scores a touchdown or a 30 or 40-yard pass play, you can rest assured that he is living his truth. He's just saying, I'm a kick-ass, badass quarterback in the NFL, and I know how to make bold moves. And it is going to reward my team with another win and playoffs, etc. And if you look at the statistics, he's right to make a bold move. If you look at the statistics of what other people are doing, it's ridiculous what the moves that they're making and the calls that they're making. Why does an NFL quarterback or an NFL coach make a play call on something that is inefficient when he's got the best athletes on the field? Why? Fear. Why do people play small? One reason, fear. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your God and your Creator helping you work it out. How's that working for you? You're making less money if that's your life. You're having less joy if that's your life. You're having less awesomeness if that's your life. I had the distinct pleasure of being with my team 2 days ago and seeing women all around me who made bold moves. My coaches, my ops ladies, the women who helped me with the career breakthrough the clarity calls, my career breakthrough strategists. Each and every woman on my team has made a bold move to join my team, to say yes to themselves, to own their strengths, to own who they truly are in the world. Okay? I want to make a bold move, but my bold move has eluded me so far. I'm looking for my bold move. Hey, Mary, don't look for your bold move. You got to make a bold move. You've got to strike out. You've got to act boldly. You must step out of your comfort zone. You have to step into your truth. You have to step into what it is that you have, what it is that you are, what it is that you can do, and own that truth. Own it. Get inspired by Kim and Angela and Nadia and Debbie and Lee and Christine and who else are my badass ladies? Sorry if I'm forgetting you guys. Be inspired. I've got another super inspirational story coming out. Kelly Massey and her husband Frank are on my interview on Monday. And when I interviewed them, I saw a couple that had come together after being adrift. Because you know what? Kelly's career was the leading card for their family. They would move here and there. And after a couple of job losses, which happens in corporate America if you play at the highest level, again, if you're in the game, you're going to get hit. And she didn't want to make another geographic move. And she didn't know what to do. And she was lost and floundering. And she joined my workshop last January. And over that time period, her husband saw a beautiful, strong woman emerging and coming into her own. And she took a job locally that wasn't all that she could play out at, but it kept her local, it kept her family going, it kept the job going. Between she and her husband, they were doing all right. And then I got inspired to make a call to her. Just did. And now she's one of my career breakthrough strategists. And she's rocking it. Totally rocking it, and going to save other women's lives through her power, boldness, and actions, just like Michelle has done. Some of you, Michelle was your career breakthrough strategist, and she's freaking awesome and a rock star. And she knows exactly how to help you make a bold move. And that's actually what my superpower is as well. I see a soul who's got so much more on the table, and I say, we're going long. It's second and short, and you could play conservatively, and you could play small. Let's go long. Let's do this. Get behind me. I got this play. I got the first couple of plays for you. Get behind me, and let's go long. Come on, you can line up strong. Let's play the game, and if you don't know the moves on each of the every play, I'll help you out. I'll bring your soul to life so you have the strength and the power and the conviction to make the play. And then I'm going to have you run down field. And the ball's going to get thrown to you. And you're going to freaking grab that ball and run like hell, as if your life depended on it. Because your life does depend on your bold moves. And your life does depend on you exercising your talents and being all of that. You know, when Nadia told the recruiter, I was going to say asked, but told the recruiter what her salary requirement is, she said the recruiter instantaneously treated her differently. And let me tell you, Nadia needed a lot of coaching to make that ask. She wouldn't have done it without the coaching. If you didn't see her interview, you have to check it out down below. It's right on this page. Nadia's story is beautiful in so many ways because she was so open to tell it. She made bold move after bold move and opened herself up to be seen as great. And now she is living her dream job, salary beyond she could imagine, better mom, totally rocking it. And you know what? She's just upgraded her entire life because she believes in herself and she's taken bold moves and she's down the field further and she's like, I'm freaking winning this game. Woo! 2 years ago, she was losing the game. And now she's winning the game. And she knows it, and she feels it, and she knows who she needs to be to keep winning and to take it to the next level. So as you're contemplating your next move, be bolder than you think. Be more aggressive. Rely on yourself. Rely on your creator to help you out. You're not the only one playing your game. You've got people around you. You've got a support team. I talked about that yesterday. You've got people. All of you have people. Make bold moves. Reach out. Throw the pass down the ball, down the field. Be bold for yourself. No one is going to take care of your career more than you. No one is going to take care of the Green Bay Packers offense more than Aaron Rodgers. And he is saying no. On second and short, we go long. Because everyone else is playing small. So they're 10-3. They're a winner. Aaron Rodgers knows how to win. Take advantage of the inefficiencies in your life and your career right now and start being bolder. It's what gets rewarded. It's what makes winners. And you get to define what winning is for you. If winning is being a better mom, awesome. If winning is just having more joy and fun and delight in your life, awesome. If winning is making a bold career move and interviewing for something that's at a higher level than you ever imagined, go for that. Go for a bigger play. Own your truth. Allow your divine to help you. What are you doing just relying on yourself? You're not going to do that. You're not going to do big and bold relying on yourself. It's not going to happen. You're going to do a meager little running play and do the same thing you've always done and play small, and you're going to end up with a losing record. Not like the women who have racked up hundreds of thousands of dollars and hundreds of % more of joy for their careers and lives by being bold. And many of you have gotten coaching. Let's keep taking it to the next level. Let's keep upping the game. Let's keep you being more bold. You all have more in you. You all have more awesomeness. Let's do it. So let's get the huddle. Shh. I want you to go long. I want you to run as fast as you can. And I want you to have your arms wide open. Because when the ball gets thrown to you, I want you to be ready to freaking catch the ball. Okay? Right, team, break. All right, line up. Okay, ready? 59, 86, blue on 2, hot. Go ahead, go on, run. I'm going to throw it to you when you get down there. Come on, run. Woo! Ball's coming your way. Keep running. Ball's coming your way. Keep going. You've got this. Oh, great catch. Awesome. Run for the touchdown. You've got this. You own it. You're bold. You're awesome. You're amazing. Kick-ass career coach coming to you live from paradise. Because I made bold moves in my life and my career. And I'm going to keep making them because I'm making bold moves because I want to keep inspiring you to have your best life, to have your best career, your best everything. You deserve your best everything. You are worth it. Go win. Go win the game. Go make a bold move. Send out that resume for that bigger job. Tell someone you love them. Reach out to an ex-colleague who's totally rocking it and you want to go have Starbucks. Go make the bold move. Go for it. See you tomorrow on Daily Mo. This is Coach Mo, mofaul.com. Your career answers, your life answers are in being bold. And if you don't know how to be bold,